Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening to everyone. I am mieslwd from the Netherlands. I'm going to speedrun The Last of Us New Game Plus on easy for you guys. I hope you are excited. I am thrilled to put this game in for you tonight. But I'm not going to do it alone. I have a commentator with us.
That's what you think.
That's Dino, and Dino is he knows everything about the game. He's like God 2.0. I don't know. He even knows some NPCs by his name. It's incredible because he is going to get us through the game, provide us background story, and going to explain you guys how possible strats or some strats that I do for you guys. He's going to elaborate them. So, not further ado, we're going to go in Last of Us. We're going into a new game plus, and we go on easy. And I'm going to override a file. It doesn't matter which one.
And while he's doing that, obviously this is a game. This is a video game. Therefore, by law, it starts with a cutscene. So while he's just doing that, this is a survival horror game by Naughty Dog. I think most people are familiar with it. But for those who haven't seen the opening cutscene, or any of them, we start by meeting a little girl, 12-year-old girl called Sarah, who's the daughter of a single parent, guy called Joel. And she stayed up one night on the what's Outbreak Day? Is it 26th or 29th? Whichever one. It's the night before. She stayed up late to give him his birthday present, which is a watch.
Okay, timer is going to start any minute, so tech be ready. When I skip the cutscene, the timer starts. So the run will start in 3, 2, 1, go. And here we are. Beginning with Sarah.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Here we are with a walking sim.
Hello?
Any % on the ball, but not for now. That's a big ball, right, in the corner. There's a leaderboard about it. I don't see a ball in part 2 though, but who knows? Maybe something is going to add up. So here we're going to walk down a few stairs, and yeah, all hell is breaking loose.
What was that?
And the world as we know it has is going to change drastically. Phone. Here we go. So yeah, the next couple of minutes
Are you okay?
is one big cutscene. We can't skip it. We just need to see it.
Does anyone come in here?
And yeah, it's been told what
Don't
the
go
hell
near
is
doors.
going on, what is happening,
there.
situation,
Dad, you're kind of
etc.
freaking me out.
Some
What's going
people do
on?
say that it's awfully convenient the way
Something
that
right
Tommy
with him.
just happens to turn up here for them.
Kinda sick.
Actually, one thing that we miss on the run is
Jimmy!
it's not collectible, it's just an artifact in the kitchen. It's Joel's mobile phone, his cell phone. There is actually a message on there, you can pick up and read it,
I am
just to say
warning
that
you.
Tommy is on his way. It's not a plot hole.
Yeah, true.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
Jimmy, there was something that I...
So yeah, that was the next door neighbor. He was turning,
Yeah.
and
Tommy, come on.
yeah, we need to go to Tommy, Joel's brother. Need to get out of here.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got
This game is all about
Blood all over you.
Come on, let's just get out of here.
collecting things, making items. What are you gonna need? You have materials. With those materials, you can craft items like a nail bomb, a Molotov. Before that, you need like a rag, alcohol, or shivs. You can also have shivs themselves. Yeah, it's all around that one.
An interesting thing about the crafting system in this game is that certain items, medkits, Molotovs, nail bombs, smoke bombs, they share components. So you have to think about, when you pick something up, you have to think about what you're going to use it for.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Like Dino said, because the medkit and the Molotov, you have the same items. You need the same items to craft one particular item, but you don't get the full item that you need. You get parts of it, a quarter, a half, or 3/4 of an item. And when you have one full item, one full items that you're going to need, you can craft one Molotov or like one medkit. So you need to look good at what you're going to craft and what you need.
Are we sick?
And at some parts of the game, Dino can elaborate. If you forget the medkit, it won't come back. So if you forget to pick that up, you are not able to use a medkit the whole game.
Yes, but and talking of picking things up, we will encounter this a little bit later into the run. This game does start very slowly. You'll notice that on certain occasions we come up against something which appears to be useful, whether it's a rifle or a melee weapon. First time we see it, we will usually ignore it. And the reason for that, and remember this is a speed run, the reason for that is that Joel goes into an animation. He picks it up. What's this? How does it work? What's it made of? What year was it made? What does it do?
Just backtracking.
And the game will keep throwing these items in front of you until you pick them up. But the first time, you will get the animation. The second time, it's fine. You'll just pick it up straight away.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Yes. Sorry. Dang. Turn here.
So yeah, and the run's going to
What are they running from?
start in a little bit.
Oh no.
Then we're gonna do the first
Can't stop here, Tommy.
first section. And the first section we're going to try to get a buff or a little speed bump from Tommy. But also that it's really hard to get that. You must line up perfectly. You have the right angle with that, so you can get a little bit faster into the first section.
Hey.
There is quite a bit of RNG in this game, but I don't think that any section is as RNG heavy as the people in this town.
I think this is the heaviest RNG section in the game.
Yeah.
There are like running 10 dozens of people in front of you, inside of you, back of you, and they all wanted to go like one direction straight forward on the way that you go. So
Yes, but they also want to fall over. They do that spectacularly well. Now, but the other thing that these townsfolk do, and it's a deliberate part of the game design, is they will actually glitch through you and then develop a hitbox which stops you. The whole idea is just to create this idea of panic, desperation, and also to annoy you a lot.
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Keep your eyes closed, honey.
Right, so we're trying to escape the town.
Keep running.
Those people are on fire.
What will they do?
Why are they doing
oh, Miss Tommy there.
Keep looking at me, baby.
Oh, Tommy.
We're gonna get out of this.
Nope.
Okay, now we are coming up to another cutscene. The military have been sent in to contain this situation. By contain, I mean kill everyone, because it's the military.
Through the alley.
And as Joel and Sarah are trying to escape to get up to the highway, which is the meeting point with Tommy, they get stopped by a soldier. And the soldier opens fire. Now Tommy arrives, just in time to kill the soldier, but the soldier has already fired the
Keep going.
gun.
Find a way out of here.
I'll say more about that just as we get there.
Move it.
Yeah, so that was pretty average. The last section before the gate
Uncle Tommy?
was
Meet you there. Hurry.
pretty piled up.
Daddy, we can't leave him.
He's gonna be fine.
And we have our
Almost
first,
there.
yeah, cutscene skip with our restart encounter. So
Dad?
Yes, so this soldier does open fire and tragically he hits Sarah and she dies in Daddy's arms. And we're then going to skip forward a huge 20 years.
Wait, are you serious?
Now this takes place in Austin. 20 years later, Joel has moved to Boston, which is on the east coast of America. And he lives now in this quarantine zone with his partner in crime and partner, Tess. There's Tess, lovely Tess. They operate as smugglers, trading anything for anything. One of their contacts is a guy called Robert, who's supposed to be delivering a shipment of weapons, which obviously Tess and Joel have already paid for one way or another. And he hasn't. Not only has he not delivered them, he's actually sent a couple of goons out to try to kill Tess. Tess, you don't mess with Tess. Tess got rid of them, and we are now on our way to find Robert.
Like more people are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking.
okay, yeah. So this is a small cutscene we cannot skip. This part. We also passed a guy where we're gonna encounter later on. I don't know if you see him, but I have seen him in the far right corner. We're gonna see him later on in the game. That's pretty nice. Yeah, here's the attack. So what I'm going to do is to go 180 degrees as fast as possible and started running. Go to Tess. You can check areas here, but everything is going to be blocked, closed, etc., etc. So the only way in is here, and we're going to aim for the hallway corridor glitch. The previous time when I had a practice run, we had a boost backwards, the opposite way, instead of in front of us. After that, I had one, so it managed me only like twice. It is a very difficult strat here, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna line up with this guy, and yeah.
In the dialogue, you'll notice that this guy in the corridor mentions somebody called Marlene. Marlene is the leader of a rebel group called the Fireflies, who want to, well, according to what they say, they want to restore government.
What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better
But
find him
she
before the
apparently
Fireflies
is looking
do.
for Robert as well. But the Fireflies are very important to this story.
Russ,
Hey guys, how's it going?
shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet.
And the restart encounters that you see, we're gonna do a total of 30, 32-ish. It saves a lot of time if you add them all up. You can also get an advantage that, like you seen, that Tess is planted ahead in the rooms with Joel. Later in the game, it's going to be more sections where we're going to
Throw away down here.
add even more space, so get more ground covered.
Right here.
First gear that we're going to get is a backpack, a rifle, and a mask. And with that, we're going to go into the adventure, the story, and yeah, getting our weapons back.
Yes, it does start to pick up now. We are about to face enemies. Oh, the cause of this post-apocalyptic world. They're not zombies.
All right,
Nobody say the word zombies. Anybody who says zombies in chat, just go away. Don't, you're banned.
You ready?
No, seriously, it's a mutation of a real-world disease called cordyceps, which affects ants.
Come on.
So the infected that we meet, they're not zombies. The infected are not dead. They are alive, but they are just so taken over with this fungal disease that their brains don't work anymore. Oh, apart from the stalkers, because the stalkers seem to know what they're doing.
Be careful.
When am I not?
Got a trick question?
So here we're going to find a ladder.
Ladder.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
And with the ladder, we're going to get into a small apartment building
Got it.
Great.
to make
bring it
a shortcut to our destination where we need to go to retrieve our goods.
You'll have seen the animation there. You'll see it quite a lot. The crouch walk. There are several areas where Joel cannot jog or sprint,
You must be thinking of
but
someone
his
else.
walking animation is slow. Crouch walk is quicker. Can be quite a big saving at times.
Down
Yeah.
through here. You think Robert's still got
Hey,
guns?
do we have time for a couple of donations?
Look,
Yeah,
once
sure,
we
go
get
for
our
it.
merchandise back, it should be easy.
Awesome. We first got a $5 donation from Anonymous
course.
without the comment. So thank you so much, Anonymous, for your donation. And we've got a second $5 donation from Green Snow Dog, who was hosting just earlier, saying it was fun hosting. Good luck with the run, Niels.
You okay?
And
Yeah.
then I also would like to
Damn
remind
ceiling's falling apart. Be
everyone
careful.
that there is an awesome incentive going on for this run, which is for the choice of either petting the giraffe or high-fiving Ellie. And with those donations that we've just received, we currently have Pet the Giraffe at the lead with €5, and none for High Five Ellie. So, this begs the question: how much time do our awesome viewers have to donate for this bit war?
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you for the donations. Keep them coming. First part is coming up with the enemy encounter.
I think the high five is 2 hours. Something like that? 2 hours? 2 hours 15?
Not by the book.
Alright, that's all of them.
Practice went better. Always is. Always is. No worries.
Such a tough shot to get there.
Yeah. Alright.
But one thing that is good about that, it doesn't look like it. One thing that is good about that is having 0 ammo.
After you.
Probably means better drops.
Let's
Cover
aim
the
for that.
I got it.
Still get 4 bullets for the next section. So we're gonna try to get a little boost here. There we go. So if you are in a small corridor or a small gap, and when you when you hold down the sprint button, Joel will create a little launch into the area where it's going to be in. So that's pretty neat. All right.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers.
So here must I go a little bit to the right.
Clear.
If I am straight behind Tess, then she blocks me, and it takes a little bit more time to get over that particular part. So we're gonna watch out for that. Also here, when she opens the door, when you're going in and start the restart encounter, just wait a little bit longer. And
That is a glorious feeling.
I thought I had my sounds off. Sorry about that, people. I don't know what is
little man.
wrong with that.
Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
We have tried to solve that
No, he's expecting.
with tech. In the
Well, that'll make it
previous
more
run,
interesting.
I have a clean screen, so I don't know what's going on and why do I get that sound.
Good to go.
So I'm apologizing for that.
Those infected that we first met a couple of minutes ago, those are called runners. That's the early stage of the infection. They're easy to deal with. They're not particularly aggressive. But moving on from the runners, there are stalkers. Now, stalkers, they're a pain. They're a real pain because they're sneaky. They will hide and they will ambush. Beyond those, you have the clickers, which actually aren't all that bad.
Don't ask.
And then a few sections, we have something called the bloater, which is... It's very tough to kill, but it's also very slow.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Okay, yeah, first scene is coming up. This is like the second encounter with those guys. I only have 4 bullets in the chamber. I don't have reloaded.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around
Wow.
and head back.
Got a little bit distracted, guys.
Just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
It's gonna be one for the
I'm not
books.
going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
So I need to go to reload and...
Take cover!
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could take the safe strat and go around to the right then, instead. Reload while you sprint.
Son of a bitch!
I do get bonus drops,
Nicely done.
but that's not the way the strat has needed to go. Okay. Hello? There we go. That's not the way. That's not the way.
Give me your hand.
In this next section, there are 4 guys. We have to deal with 3 of them. We're looking for a key to open the door. The last guy that you kill is the one that will drop the key. Doesn't matter in what order you do them, it's always the last guy who will drop the key. So the ideal is to make sure that the guy who does drop the key is the one that's closest to the door, when you kill him.
Guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on
Yeah, so I'm going to go to left to right, so
We shouldn't have
hope this one works fine.
our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around.
First 2 wasn't that great though. Got a little bit distracted. I had lucky there because I had a lot of ammo. But yeah, normal is it's 2 headshots, the first guy and the second guy. But yeah.
not want to go down, did he?
No. No, no, no. Do get a lot of ammo
Get
though.
yourself up, all right?
Thank you.
There are
Just when you don't want her to help.
Should have brought more people.
no worries. There are particular situations where the guards are lined up, or they're like one on the bottom on the left and one on the stairs on the left on top. When you go below, if you go up the stairs, there's a possibility that both guards are on top of the section,
Let's go wrap this up.
so you can headshot them both in one easy way. As you may have noticed, it's hard to get a good lineup. Here we're going just to go run, hoping for a good section here. Okay, I not get grabbed, so that's good.
Back, get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert?
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself!
He's running.
Robert! You
Joel, this way.
So yes, we've found Robert, and we will have discussions. He reveals that he has sold the weapons to the Fireflies, to Marlene.
We gotta get out of here now.
Marlene
You want this
Marlene
deal?
turns up.
We gotta
Well,
move.
turns up conveniently. We do know that Marlene was looking for Robert. She won't just give the weapons
here.
back, but if
I know a
we
way
transport something out of the city for, if we smuggle something outside the quarantine zone, we can have the weapons back and more. But we don't know what we're smuggling yet. No idea.
Okay. That's a first. Wow. Normally you go straight after Marlene, but okay. Okay, here we're gonna grab some items. We're gonna grab tape, shift, and we're gonna leave that one. We're gonna leave the shift, the big shift. Wait for her to go into the store,
Joel, give me a hand with this.
and then we're going to take that on the other side, and I'm going to try to run across her.
Hey, how you holding up?
Too bad.
I'll live.
And then we're going to run straight to that door
Hold up.
at the other end.
That's the way out. The door into the bridge.
Ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style. We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
So let's go. Let's see if we can manage this like it should be.
We need to get to the door.
Get to the stairs here. Run, run, run. Just walk a bit, then pick up, run again. You're gonna take this guard or not.
Let's do this!
Okay. At least we did not get shot, so I'm gonna take it.
Go on, inside.
I'm gonna take it. And here we're going to go further with crouch walk. All the
Where are we
way.
going, Marlene?
And get into the next recent encounter.
It's not far now.
Can you elaborate something about the package, Dino?
Yes, we're about to. I'm
The place is right ahead.
looking at your stream, Mies, and it's quite some way ahead of the ESA one. I've got quite a bit of lag there. Yes, the package is not an item. The package is a girl. Little girl called Ellie, who needs to be transported to meet another group of Fireflies somewhere outside the city, at the Capitol building. which is a few miles away, not too far.
Joel, give me a hand with
That's all we have to do. But Tess and Joel are not convinced that Marlene is going to keep her promise with the guns. So Tess and Marlene go off to see this weapons cache, and they are going to meet us in a safe house a little bit later. So Joel is now just with Ellie.
Yeah, they pretty much summons it. So our first meeting with Ellie.
Up there. That'll get us to the north tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
We have no idea why we're taking Ellie to the Capitol building to meet these other Fireflies.
That is a glorious feeling.
He just wants his weapons back.
Yep.
Like illegal things?
Sometimes.
You ever smuggled?
Crouch walk time.
No, that's a first.
Appreciate the follow, guys, but I don't know. I don't know how to
She's my friend, I guess.
put that sound off. I have literally like one overlay, only my webcam and my stream, and just keep getting sounds in. I don't know what's the problem. We have tested it earlier and then it was good, and now it's messed up again. So
instead of
I'm
just
sorry
staying in
for
school, you decide to run off and join the Fireflies.
for that on my end. It's gonna be my last one, I think.
Quite a cute little cutscene here. Not much happens. It's like an overnight thing. But what is quite interesting is that as Joel is catching some sleep on the sofa, Ellie walks past him and notices something and says, "Your watch is broken." Because yes, the watch that Sarah bought for him, he still wears it, and yes, it is broken.
So I'm going to get the generator going, and then we're going to head downstairs.
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
She said there's some fireflies.
Generators
Traveled all the
are
way
so
from another
much
city.
easier in part 2, aren't they,
Girl
guys?
must be important.
Yeah, there are.
What is the deal with it?
That is a glorious feeling.
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take? If everything goes as planned, we should get you in a few hours. Once we get out there, I need you to follow our lead and stay close.
Okay, so we think you can see a couple of soldiers on the top of this truck in the distance.
All right.
Walking off.
We're good. Come on up.
Looks like we're good to go. Careless move, Joel.
Okay.
Careless move, because they've not gone.
Watch
And
your step.
they're about to catch us. They call for backup, but after doing that, Tess and Joel do what Tess and Joel do. They kill them. But the backup is already on the way. However, one of the soldiers uses a scanner. You saw that in the very opening section 20 years later, those guys at the side of the street. They use a scanner which can determine whether or not a person is infected. Ellie apparently is. Her story, though, is that she's immune because she hasn't turned. This happened 3 weeks ago. Anyway, that little conversation between the three of them gets interrupted because these other soldiers have arrived and we have to run.
God damn it. They're everywhere.
I'm going to do a final touch here, guys, so you won't have any trouble with the sounds whatsoever. I'm really sorry about the inconvenient. I thought I had it all turned off, but
I hear him up ahead.
really appreciate it though. But yeah, it's not suitable for a marathon.
down for me.
Come on, Ellie.
I hope I have the right run now, so we can get our focus back on the run. That's what we all are here for about, so... Okay. Yeah, a little bit of sewer time, and our second launch is coming up in a bit. So...
That is a glorious feeling.
I'm pretty...
Charlie squad, report.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to sector.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
think they see us.
These stupid soldiers here, they can't see you, they can't fire at you, you can't fire at them. You just have to run. Okay, another little cutscene. This game has a lot of cutscenes, you know, it's about an hour and a half of them. Joel, at this point, he's had enough. He wants to turn back. But Tess, I don't know whether Tess is kind of becoming a little bit fond of Ellie or just believes her. She persuades him that because they're quite close now, they can carry on to the Capitol building. It's not that far away.
Yeah, so downtown is coming up now. For me personal, it's one of the toughest fights in the game. You are going to first encounter some clickers with some runners and anything around them.
Am I allowed to mention that I am now encountering some thunder here? We're about to get a good thunderstorm, I think.
Oh, you mean you mean in the game or?
No, actually here where I am in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah, I just saw a big flash of lightning and a rumble of thunder outside.
There's also thunder here, so that's pretty synchronized together then. Storm downtown and storm where you're from.
Yep, we are as one.
Hey, Tess.
So here you can grab some additional ammo. You can get the field ops lock, but it's optional. You don't have to.
Damn it. Clicker.
What's wrong with his face? But years of infection will do to you. So what, are they blind? They see that's like that.
Now, one thing that's very significant about this building that we're in, this office building, is that it's leaning to one side. Story-wise, honestly, believe me, it doesn't matter. But gameplay-wise, once we get through to the last part of this, it can play havoc with combat animations. If you get unlucky, you try to swing to hit one of the infected. Sometimes it just doesn't connect, and it's simply a little bit of, well, slightly bad game design. But it is just the fact that this building is tilting over to one side. Makes it awkward.
Hell out of here. Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, we have like 16 rounds now, and normally you can check, you go back, and they have additional rounds, but that's not the case. We have plenty, we have enough. Let's see if it is good enough for the next section.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Clickers?
Shit. Go.
Okay, we're going to around the clicker, and Going to get for the next restart encounter here. And then there, yeah, just behind me, just
Give me a second.
around me. I'm gonna take this away. And
There you go, ladies.
there we go.
Come on.
Gonna climb over. Then we're gonna check Ellie's dental record, see what it's going to be.
The stairwell's blocked.
Looks good.
So yes, this in this building, we're coming up to the. Oh my word, that's freaky. I can't unsee that now. We're coming up to what is probably the hardest combat. Like I say, simply because the slope of the ground that you're on can mean that you're trying to swing towards an infected to try and knock it out, and it's a swing and a miss.
Come on, Ellie. Yeah. Don't look down. Please don't look down.
You're okay. We got away from it.
Gonna leave the revolver.
Yes, we don't pick up this revolver for the not because we don't need it. It's just that we don't want to spend 10 seconds looking at it.
Normally when you are throwing the brick at the clicker, then you must knock him down as you go. But he was standing in the way, so yeah. It takes a little bit more than one punch. Okay, now you're good to go.
Tess, go.
Just gonna check some stuff on the background, so I'm sorry for that. I really don't know where the sound is coming from as we speak.
Okay, well, while you're just dealing with that, we have one more combat to do until before we get out of this area. But we're going to do something very unusual.
Here.
We're going to almost cause an alert. We're in a big bus waiting room, a bus station waiting room. There are several clickers, several runners, but we don't want to take them on. We want to ignore them. But you can't just run through. There's a ladder that we need to get down from the far end. And if you try to, even if you try to sneak through, there is a clicker right by the ladder, so you can't do it. So what we're going to do is almost cause an alert, which has a very strange effect. It doesn't despawn the clicker by the ladder, it prevents it from spawning in the first place. It's not classified as a glitch, because it's a strategy that you could easily use. You could try running through, keep getting killed, so you try something different.
Over there.
So here we go. Are you using the brick strap on this, Mies?
Yeah, I'm in.
You are throwing the brick.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
Okay. I need a little bit of focus here.
Okay. Now, usually there is a clicker right at that gate, but it's not there. So we can go.
That was a little bit in the way. If you don't calm yourself right there and take your time, go on a crouch, the clicker will attack you, and after that it's pretty hard because the clicker's all around you.
Oh yes, if you have to restart encounter in that section, the pattern of the infected is different. It's actually harder to get through.
Yeah, that's gonna be heavy. It's going to be really heavy. Okay. It's been a while that I had that one. Normally you have enough time to get over the truck. But yeah, okay.
Very unusual.
Very unusual.
It's only on an actual event, a marathon charity event, that you get really weird RNG. You can play this 30 or 40 times just on a normal stream, and nothing like that will happen.
Okay.
You got something on your shoe. Gross.
Okay, now we are in the museum part.
Okay.
Here you see on the left side, you see a workbench. And on the workbench you can modify your weapons if you want to. But we are playing on a New Game Plus and your stuff is fully upgraded. So yeah, we don't need that workbench whatsoever. You can also gain some items from closets in the corner. You can pick stuff up here. But we only need the brick in this building before we go off this building or out this building.
I'll make my way around.
Look, they're here!
Tess?
Run! Run!
So what we're going to do is get our brick.
Tess.
Gonna jog for a bit, waiting for the clicker. I'm gonna throw it, and as we go, I'm gonna go here. We have only one swing left with our pipe. And that's for that guy. So we can go further. Going outside the building and on our way to the Capitol building.
That little scene you saw there with Tess hitting the runner, we think that is the point at which something particularly bad happens, but yeah, go back to that in a few minutes.
Yeah. So you did see a plus sign with Ellie, and immediately when I jump out the second window on the left, the plus sign disappears, so Ellie is not in danger anymore, and we can go safely go on with
yeah, for some very strange reason, if you jump out of the window on the right, that plus sign will fill in.
Good.
Okay, they're very, very small cutscene there. Not really much to mention. They just kind of point out, oh look, there's the Capitol building. Right, should we go? Although it is significant that Joel takes a glance. He and Ellie are kind of admiring the view. And just as Ellie walks off to follow Tess, Joel glances down at his watch. So he's kind of
Tess.
seeing Sarah a little bit in Ellie.
Yeah.
Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
So here we are. We're
It
about
looks
to
like
meet
it's
the
shallow on the right
Fireflies
side. Follow me.
and say goodbye to Ellie,
Marlene hired you guys. What do you mean? I know you guys are getting paid for this.
aren't we?
That's the plan.
Trying to say
There
yeah, sure.
should be fireflies here, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Or not. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
No,
alert.
Okay, so all the Fireflies are dead. They're not very good. We've got no idea where they were supposed to go. But the worst thing is that Tess has been bitten. and she will turn, but she's not going to turn. The military arrive. Remember when we killed the soldiers earlier on? They had called for backup. They have been chasing us all the way here, and now they've arrived. They've found us. They've killed Tess, who's tried to fight them off for as long as she can, to give Joel and Ellie time to escape. And where are we going? I'll tell you in a moment. Oh, that was a nice molly.
Yeah, we're pretty neat on.
Yes, one thing that we know about Tommy is that at some point in the past, he was actually in the Fireflies. So the belief is that if we can find Tommy, he would know where Ellie is supposed to go.
See it.
But Tommy lives a long way from here.
Stay low.
Only two
Let's
hits.
face it, we can't go back to Boston now, can we?
I think we need to push through. Well. Okay, so this is a little slice of the subway. We're going to run past these two guards, and then we are going to face. It's a little hiccup because Ellie can't swim, so we need to solve that problem.
Bring on the pallets.
The big pallet. Yeah, we're gonna do that a couple of more times during the run. The meet and greet with the pallet. So this is going to be our first one. We're going to get that in one dive. And yeah, get that pallet for her. So she can cross the other side and get that ladder on the right for us to go down. So we can climb up on the other side because the way is blocked, and this is the only way to get over there on that other side. So here we have the pallet. Ellie is ready, and yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, so we do have a plan. We have a plan. We're going to go and find a guy called Bill. Bill is,
Be careful.
or was Tess's, and Joel's smuggling contact from outside the QZ. He's the guy who brings them everything. He may well be their only supplier, but he's a guy who knows how to get things. Joel believes that Bill would even be able to get them a car. If they're going to go and find Tommy, who like I said, he lives a long way away. We're not walking. We don't apparently have access to a horse. So let's go and find Bill. Let's get ourselves some wheels.
Yeah, he did owe us a favor.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what it was.
No.
Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here.
Man.
What?
And yeah, stay hydrated, guys.
I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
It's like
this is an unusual little crouch walk section here.
It's kind of cool.
You can, at this point, you can actually just keep the sprint button pressed. You don't need to look for a point at which to press it. And as soon as Joel can jog, he will.
Why don't you just take me
that's
back?
pretty nice.
If she was up to the task, why'd she drop you off on us?
There are also some sections where that also can come in handy
I don't mean to upset
if you don't know the timing in certain parts.
She's a lot tougher.
It don't matter. 'Cause I doubt I can get out of
So here we're going to get a plank, and the plank,
I wish there were some other
we're
option.
going to get that to on the left side of this building. Not too far, because Otherwise, it's gone. I think it's a little bit too far, but we're gonna check it to be in case, so we can grab the plank. Oh, we're good. And we can immediately drop it down.
And this is the first melee weapon here, or improved, upgraded melee weapon. Again, we don't pick it up because Joel will spend forever examining it.
Yeah, we are only like two weapons that Joel is going to be examined down in the run.
It's a good drop.
And all other weapons we're gonna skip the animation scene about that. She did whistle.
Are you all right?
I tried to cut this little part when she tried to whistle, but.
All right, come here. Give me your foot.
But
Listen,
I was still good.
Open it, okay? Nothing else.
And I'm going to. Do I have a shiv? A fully shiv? I'm gonna check.
Easy, easy.
Yeah. So we got this this ammo supplies here. Fire the weapon once, and we get a little sprint boost because there were clickers down. And yeah, until the sign. It saves a few seconds. It saves a few seconds.
Then what?
Well, then we go find Tommy.
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more importantly, he was a firefly. You know where to take it.
Jesus!
Hey, is there time for just a quick announcement?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Would be one of Bill's.
Awesome. I just would like to remind everyone in here that BSG at Home is raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who has dealt with mental issues themselves or within their family. So it's definitely a great cause to donate for, especially in these times during the pandemic, the real world pandemic and not the fictional pandemic of The Last of Us, where many of us can be locked in and can definitely affect our mental health. So definitely this kind of cause is definitely great to donate for. We're currently sitting at 534 euros, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm really wondering, when will we reach 600? Hopefully soon. And definitely, if you want to have some fun with those donations, and plus get also bonus points for being an awesome person, remember that we've got a really cool bid war going on for The Last of Us, which will specifically involve a choice between petting the giraffe or high-fiving Ellie, which will be, I believe, in a couple hours from now. I guess you guys can confirm. But for that, we're currently leading at 5 euros for Pet the Giraffe. And High Five Ellie doesn't have anything so far. So let's see where this will lead. And thank you everyone again for all the donations.
Thank you so much. And keep those donations in. We can confirm it is in an hour from now-ish. So I think you have an hour to go before we are at Ellie. High Five Ellie or Betty Giraffe, so. And now we are going to hang for a bit. So this section is divided in 2 layers. So we must fight different kinds of clickers, runners, etc. And we're gonna do it in 2 waves. First wave, at the end of the wave, we're gonna kill the clicker, and as we go on the second wave, we're also going to need to kill a clicker. And when the second clicker is dead, that's our cue. Then we are going to, pull down by Ellie, and we're gonna see it from there.
Here they come.
The first part of this section here, if you get grabbed by a runner, you can fight it off. If you get grabbed by a clicker, but the second phase, Joel gets hoisted a bit further up into the air, so you can't get
Just end the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
So this is the first section. Clicker is down. Now we're going up a notch, and the clicker and the runners, they cannot grab us, but they do grab Ellie. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen. Then she gets a plus sign, and we don't want that. So gonna focus her a bit. And let's get rid of it. I thought.
And let's say hello to Bill.
With the machete. Hi, Bill. And Bill. Oh, I got 11 bullets. That's not bad. So that's why we didn't pick up the revolver. So we get 11 ammo. We have 1 medkit, so that's good. So we're gonna take an additional Molotov. We have 18 bullets, 11 rounds on the revolver, and that's not bad whatsoever. You can get less, you can get half if you are unlucky. But yeah, there's a clicker. You can say hi to him. He won't get across. Cutscene. And we're gonna grab some stuff around the counter and make our way to Bill's hideout.
Yep, so although it's a fairly long cutscene actually, there's not a huge amount that goes on, but Bill doesn't have a car, but he knows where there are some parts so that he can fix a car up. So that's where we're going.
You got it.
We have to cross to the other building.
Yeah, so the next thing is to go around Bill, but it's, yeah, as you see, it's pretty tricky to go around Bill.
That little brat.
So yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope. It's also an option that he stands in front of the window and blocking the way, and then he goes sideways so you can cross around him. And then you go restart the counter here, and then he's like there. But yeah, it takes a little bit more time, 5 seconds give or take. Now we're gonna go for the Molotov.
I thought the two of you were inseparable.
Oh, incidentally, before we go and get the parts for whatever they are for a car, we need to go to the armory and get some more weapons. The armory is that building up there. Church. Used to be a church. Now it's an armory. I don't personally see the connection, but others might.
You're a genius. Damn it.
Shit, Joel.
All right.
So we only needed 1 Molotov. It could be that we needed another brick or maybe a shot or 2, but we're good to go. It only costs us like 1 Molotov. And we're gonna take some additional parts here. Some rag, alcohol, and some shifts, and our first melee weapon. As you see now, the game doesn't show us the scene where Joel is looking at the weapon. We are way too far in the game for that, so. And we're gonna get some gear from Bill.
And the little cutscene that comes up doesn't really do a huge amount to progress the story as such, but it does kind of reveal a lot about Bill's character. Bill is very much a loner.
What you got?
In fact, he used to have a partner who he split up with simply because he regarded having a partner as just a burden.
You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds.
Yeah, Bill is preferring to be alone with his own stuff.
So we got shotguns and bombs. The hell are we doing with them?
Well, every few weeks this military.
So next part is coming up is the graveyard section. There are like several ways to do so. I'm doing it old school. Run my ass off and pass all the clickers. And hoping for some good RNG. Hoping for a good bill. This is the first section when you can have random RNG. Blessed by the church or not blessed by the church with the RNG section. If you get a plus sign from Bill already at the start here, then it's going to be, it can be a long run then to the end.
But one thing that is nice about this section is in the armory we picked up a new weapon, a shotgun, and particularly when the shotgun is maxed out, when it's fully upgraded, it's a beast.
And we have, it is a no game plus, so we have it fully optimized, so we're good to go. That was the delay. Only takes one clicker though.
Hold up.
That was really good. That was really good. Normally you must get 2 or 3.
Bill can still mess up here.
Yeah, he does, but not for now, I hope.
This way.
Wow, very nice.
It's tied on the other side.
You kill some of these fuckers.
Very nice.
I'm quite surprised because I thought that the odd position of that runner, he was almost in the alleyway.
Yeah,
on the left.
yeah, I thought also with the clicker and all.
Yeah, well that's what I thought the clicker was going to appear.
No, he didn't spawn. That was our luck. There are 6 rounds for the next section. That should be enough. You might notice that we're still getting shotgun shells from clickers once in a while, or from runners that we waste away. So
Nobody's bitten, right?
yeah, for now we're good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Give me a hand with this.
You can also go upstairs and get some additional parts or stuff that you need, but the time window is then very small. Some people do a restart encounter here, but I just go for it.
Sticking out of the school right there.
Hoping for good ammo drops. One time I had like 10 shells entering the school, so that was really good. You need a minimum of 4 if you are able to get all runners and clickers on your side. So, and that's our first plus sign by Bill.
It had to come
Like I said, 10 rounds.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be.
That's why I use this strat.
Hold up somewhere else.
I get more additional rounds on that one. So, but still, it's random. It's random. It's still random RNG. I also had one time I had only a few rounds and I did the same strat on the end. I was like 0, only a few rounds left, and my pistol was empty. My revolver was empty. And I only had a few shotgun shells, and I did the school part.
We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Good luck with that. You can also run across this, and yeah, I'm going.
This truck that's crashed into the building. That's the thing that we're after. There should be a battery, which apparently is the thing that we need.
Go, we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, we had a little hiccup with the triangle button. It happens. It was a little bit slight. I needed to wait a couple more seconds before Bill jumped down the truck. So that was on my end.
Things just got complicated again because guess what? This is a video game, therefore the battery that we wanted wasn't there. So, yeah, it's going to be another change of plan.
Gonna switch to the long rifle because we're going to face a big ass guy.
All right, ready?
Here in this this gym. We're gonna work out for a bit, but on the other way. On the other way.
Barricade the door.
This, my friend, is a goddamn bloater.
That don't sound good.
And it's tough. It's big. It's mean. It's. I missed one round. And if you miss one round,
you've got to run.
You gotta run.
Well done.
Stay away from it.
So yeah, that was a little bit misaimed there.
For a long time. We call them bloaters.
Bloater. Okay, got it.
I hate to interrupt your little biology lesson. Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Yeah, I'm on my way, Bill.
Let's go, people.
But the danger is not over yet. We are still having a little bit of an encounter here.
All right, come on.
And those are these guys dropping now. One more. Hey, the ammo is stuck there. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Yes, a very common little troll in this game.
Yeah.
All right, you got him. Let's go. Come on up. Pull me up.
Okay. Needed to go a little bit to the left. The next thing, what we are going to do, or what we need to do, is with Bill here, is to get ahead of him and stay ahead of him.
We're sitting ducks here.
There's another ladder over here.
And we're good.
Yeah, you're good. That is a weird section. If Bill gets ahead of you, you will get grabbed by a runner before you can climb this ladder. Right, we found shelter. We've also found Bill's ex-partner, Frank, who must have got bitten and hanged himself.
Steal my shit and run off.
Better do that than turn, I suppose.
You should probably search
But the great
house.
thing is,
I'm sure there's more supplies.
Good idea.
that
Let me know
truck
when you're ready to finish this thing.
is where the battery ended up.
Put her in
It was
first.
Frank who took the battery because he wanted to escape the town before he got bitten.
Already did it.
But the cells are alive,
When we get to
I know how to
but
pop the
something.
clutch.
Anyway, we're going to try and jump start the truck.
All right, Ellie, get ready.
So first,
Now hit it.
first the clicker here. I'm gonna give him 2, and
Job, kid.
it spawns one less monster.
We're gonna give it another go.
Normally it's 3, but now it's 2. It says 1 runner. I call them monsters, but they're runners. And yeah, we go from left to right, and we keep pushing the truck down the hill. Therefore, we need to grab some speed.
We don't have much time. Back to pushing.
We're gonna go back to pushing. Final wave on the left, and if we are doing that correctly, then we are good to go.
Get her to that hill.
I'll take additional 5, and then we are fully packed, and then we're good to go.
And we're going to drop Bill off
All right, Ellie,
back
get ready.
home and start a very long drive with us.
start it
Drive
up.
all the way to Pittsburgh, which is about
that
300
sound,
miles
Bill?
away, 250, 300 miles.
I can hear it too.
So so there must be a lot of fuel in that.
Yeah.
Go, go, for it!
That's gonna be a long way, yeah.
Fortunately, as we arrive in Pittsburgh, we come across the next group of enemies, and they're called hunters. Hunters are, you know, normal human beings who survive outside.
Just keep it running, all right?
The quarantine zones, and they prey on anybody that they can come across. They just, you know, they'll kill them for a pair of shoes. And they set a trap as we arrive in Pittsburgh, which causes Joel to crash the truck.
Okay.
Then get out.
So now we need to get out of this mess.
Now you have a little bit content with the drive and Bill, etc., etc. But yeah, we needed to skip that scene right there, but it's okay. We are still good to go. So we're going to fight our way out of here, doing the robbery. I don't know. We got mugged. Tried to get our stuff. Ambushed. That was the correct word that I tried to do.
Catch your breath.
Get ambushed by those guys. Yeah, we're gonna take some down here. See how that goes.
Stay down.
Everybody has their own opinions on their favourite parts of this game. I've never changed my mind about it. I think the whole Pittsburgh section is the best for combat. A lot of variety, lots of different enemies, lots of different strats.
So,
all right.
There we go.
I think that's the last of them. You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. We need to get the hell out of here.
Still 16 rounds. Wow. 24 in the chamber with the
around,
handgun.
we can use.
That's pretty nice because we are going to need. If some sections are not according to plan, that we are needed to do so for the strat, then we are going to need those rounds for sure.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
So we're gonna see how that goes on the next side. On our way to
Okay, go.
the bridge. Eventually.
All right, I got it.
Therefore, we needed to go to cross this building. There's also a toolbox you can use to upgrade the first smoke bomb. We're gonna skip that one because you also get an animation. We want to save time for that. So
I've been on both sides.
on the right we have some more. A door. You can use the shift to open the door and get some additional items. We have enough so far.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
The next part that is coming up is involved a lot of soldiers that we needed to pass by.
Let me go first. And keep your
There are coming like 3 around the bus there, and I have enough shotgun ammo. So what we're going to do is we're going to run towards them. We're gonna take them one at a time.
Oh, good. Where did you learn to shoot? Now so you can drive me crazy with.
Dead asshole.
So like that, we get some additional ammo. That's pretty nice. 7 rounds. Thank you again.
That was quite generous.
We'll get there.
That was quite generous. Like I said, this game is full of random RNG.
Well, this is what most zones look.
Also get from this part a lot of times in the past that I didn't get anything at all except some alcohol maybe for the upgrades, but besides that, like nothing. You're gonna take the brick for sure.
Over there! Hey, I saw something!
I'm gonna take him out. And go to the window. Oh, we missed a little corner there. But besides that, we're good to go. Okay. Gonna jump around here. And we are on our way to the bridge. And we're gonna cross the hotel. Oh, the hotel section. A lot to tell about the hotel right there.
Yeah, I mean, people have developed lots of different strategies, which have developed over the years, but there used to be one which we thought was just about sacrosanct, really.
There's our bridge.
You reach one particular part, you throw a brick as a distraction, and then you can effectively just run through. Well, it's on 2 levels. And what you do on the first level depends on the layout of the enemies for the second part. Now, the one that I personally go for is throwing the brick on the first section, jog through, run upstairs, and then use an arrow on the first of the 3 guys after the other 2 have gone into rooms on the right-hand side. But quite a few people now are just kind of running all the way through in the first section and using a nail bomb. A little bit later on, I'll go into details about where that is when we reach it. What's your preference then, Mies?
Yeah, the nail bomb strat.
Nail bomb.
Yeah. I tried to go with the brick and arrow, but it's a little bit timing. Get your angle right, get your timing right, and yeah, I'm a pretty much kind of guy. Everything must go fast, fast and loud, with a lot of bang, a lot of power.
I mean, the only thing that kind of always worries me about that, and I've seen it happen to quite a few players, is how much RNG there can be involved once you place that nail bomb. Sometimes the guys will come after you, sometimes only one, sometimes none.
Come on down.
But I'm not quite sure if you can control that.
Yeah, you can if you time the nail bomb correctly on the spot where you must put it down. You equip your handgun, and then you get the smoke bomb from the suitcase. If you do that in one move, then you are able also RNG
to get into the elevator.
Yeah, to get into the elevator. So we're gonna try it. Let's go.
Get down.
So the difference in the strat there is not using the brick as a distraction. These 3 guys in the corridor will actually move. One of them will walk towards you. The other 2 will go off into these rooms on the right. But when you cause an alert on the first level, they just stand there.
Oh my god, thank you very much. I'm blessed.
It's gonna be
okay.
Nice.
If that don't happen, the elevator goes closed, open, closed, open, closed, open. And there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 guys running up the stairs when you are wanting to open the elevator, and that takes like 1 up to 2 minutes extra time. So yeah, that's a run breaker. If you go PB and you have the elevator, it's done.
The other reason I wouldn't do it is I'm not quite sure if I can afford the nail bomb. I'd have to think about that. Right, this is a scary section for most people. I think most casual players, at least the first time, that they do this hotel basement. It's one of the scariest sections of the game. but funnily enough, once you actually know the strategy, which is amazingly simple, it's very quick, very easy to do.
Yeah.
I remember being lost. First time I was lost for about an hour down here.
Yeah, if you don't know the way, you can pretty easily get lost. And there are some jump scares here and there. If the generator is going to turn on if you are playing on a higher difficult level. There is also going to be a bloater involved, and it's going to make the strat a lot difficult than it really is. So here we are going into the area, and we're gonna pick up our nail bomb. So again, one free of the game, free of charge. Thank you very much. Some bullets. We're making sure we're gonna throw it there, leave it there, because we're going to fire up the generator here, and it's going to alert the area.
What happens with that nail bomb is bang. It spawns in a stalker. Hey,
damn it!
Yeah, and it's done.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was. I've got two streams open at the moment, and I've got an audio lag. I thought, where was the bang?
Bang was gone. Okay, so that was the RNG what we are talking about.
This, yes, this section here for with the stalkers. I think there's 4 or 5. Totally unpredictable.
Normally he would like run through with the other stalker, but he was like, I will get you, Joel. I will change my mind. I'm not going to run through. I will get you. So yeah, that's RNG you can get.
But that's the worst thing about stalkers is they'll rush you. They'll also hide around corners.
I got it.
Game did not like you there.
No. It was a little bit of hickey picky. Now we're gonna get up. And we're going to fight our way through. Hope we're gonna get that guy. Gonna be tricky though. Next part. Joe is going to try to get that gun.
Little cutscene coming up here. Ellie arrives. This is Ellie's arm that you see coming in to get the gun. She saves Joel's life, and she's not expecting him to say, "Oh, Ellie, you're my hero. I love you." She just wants a little bit of gratitude and recognition. Guess what? Joel being Joel, he just says, "We've got to get out of here."
So,
We need to get back
piano
out,
push.
Find that bridge.
Yeah.
Why isn't playing the piano a bit more incentive?
Playing the piano. Oh yeah, that's also an option. You know why, Dino? Because no one, or like a really few runners do the giraffe donation, because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I'll be able to get there with this.
But yeah, it's also an option. Play the piano. For the top runners, it's like yes, high five Ellie, or no high five Ellie. But for this one, it's also the donation incentive. So I don't know if Pika is going to share some thoughts about that one, about the donation that we are going on for this one.
Oh, cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Right, we find a gun. We found a gun that we give to Ellie. Ellie is going to help Joel in this part here by staying on this scaffolding thing and picking off hunters. But once it's done, before Joel climbs down, I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to let this finish because it's a complicated little combat here.
Over there!
One that's gone AWOL.
I lost him. I lost him. I lost him. I need to get my kid now.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Hey?
yeah, he is in the angle upstairs. Oh, there! What? Oh, there are two left. Huh? Oh, I'm confused.
All right, come on down.
Wow. I never saw that. Did you, Dino?
That was strange.
That was very strange. I thought he was upstairs shooting, and then he was down. It's like...
Gotta respect it. This is not...
Okay.
To admit, on recent runs, I've just with those two guys in the right-hand building, I've had some very strange patterns.
Right, do your thing, Ellie.
Anyway, got through it. Managed to get through it. Yes, that previous cutscene.
Yeah.
Just before Joel climbs down,
Hold on.
he does say to Ellie, you were right, it was either him or me. Then he climbs down and Ellie says, you're welcome. It's Joel's, it's as near as he's going to get saying thank you. But because she was so good, Joel has now entrusted Ellie with a pistol, which you can find useful later.
Yeah, this is in-game. You cannot skip this.
Damn, no food, old pair of shoes. We got nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, now we are going to the... We're gonna play something with the bow. And yeah, that's a nice strat to do.
Nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just...
And then we're gonna face that truck that you have been seen just now. We're not going to fight them. We are going to evade them. At least we try.
At least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city.
Ah, missed me. So this is gonna go to the bow. There are 6 enemies in total. We're going to eliminate 4, and if we're going to do that silent, the other 2 will magically disappear. So let's go.
But this has to be absolute stealth. Any alert, if the guys say anything, if you get a single line of dialogue in response to anything that Joel does, that is an alert. Oh, but the bow and arrow, when this... Again, look at that. Look at the trajectory on the bow and arrow there. When it's maxed out, it's as good as a gun.
It's really powerful. It's really powerful. And when it's fully upgraded, you have maximum capacity, maximum speed and accuracy on that bow, and so that's really nice, really good to see.
There you go.
So yeah, that's the strat. The guys upstairs are disappeared, so they won't spawn, and we only had 4 guys to eliminate. Now we're gonna face the truck. Not face it. We're gonna evade it. I had a little, yeah, bad luck. No, call it bad RNG with the truck here.
Let's go through the
with the brick strat. So we're gonna use the old strat. We're going to all the way around it. and try to get past all of those guys. And don't get shot by the truck, because if you get shot by the truck, it will damage you eventually a lot.
Some kind of military turret. Stay down.
You do have to pick up a brick. We're going to use the brick on that guy and we're going to swing it, because a brick is not enough for this guy. Like I said, a brick is not enough. He will keep pushing to you. And Ellie has a plus sign. Oh my god.
Well, she has a plus sign until you get through the door, and
it magically disappears.
She's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, get your word by that.
We lost him.
So
we're about to meet brothers Henry and Sam, who came into Pittsburgh looking for supplies, and they got split up by this gang of hunters. They just want to escape the city now. So they agreed to join forces. The four of us are now going to try to escape.
Follow me.
yeah, this is also a section you can get supplies from here, but yeah, like I said, we are stocked. We don't need anything whatsoever, and we're going to push. I'm gonna try to get ahead of Henry.
I promise
It is a little bit difficult, but yeah, we got him. So he will magically appears right there.
Wait. Everyone be quiet.
Saves a little bit of time.
Get away from the windows.
Yeah, and
that fucking truck.
piece of
since we got in this damn.
Sam,
what are you doing?
Toy.
Nothing.
What's that piece of toy, Dino?
My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about
Sorry,
taking
what?
stuff?
That
What
piece,
was it?
that piece of toy. There was something with it, right? With Ellie.
We only take what we have to.
Can you remember from the last time?
Come on.
You just said it like. Was it like if you don't look at Ellie, then
How far is this
she
place?
picks up the toy?
Close.
Yeah,
Something like
she
that?
will. What you have to do is kind of go over to the desk, and yeah, you try not to look, but she will do it, and you can actually see it happen. But you have to kind of not face her.
Find Ellie. You watch her back.
So yeah, some people use brick or like the pipe, but I use the Molotov here. There are two here now, right now. So that's our advantage.
Oh, why are they staying inside?
That's because I used the Molotov at the right correction on the right timing. The downside from this thread is that it takes a little bit longer before Sam and Ellie got here.
Yeah.
He won't miss it now.
I can't even see them.
Yeah. So
Come
here is Sam. And Sam
Back here.
is now waiting on Ellie. Ellie is still climbing up. People don't prefer this thread, but yeah, it's my safe thread. So Ellie is still. There she is. If Ellie and Sam.
You see Henry and Sam looking at each other, standing in the doorway. You have to wonder what is going through their minds at that point.
I know, right? If they don't group up on the entrance of this particular room, then it will not continue. They will stand on the entrance. They will stand on the particular office. So now we're going to the hideout.
Oh yes, welcome to my office. Right, so it turns out that Henry say Henry and Sam. It's probably mostly Henry.
You tried
They
this
are
before?
looking for the Fireflies as well.
Yeah. That's comforting. Relax.
So that's another reason for them to stick together and escape the city as a group. But we're now very, very close to the Fort Duquesne Bridge. It's the real Fort Duquesne Bridge in pixel form. And we're going to find an old military radio tower just outside the city. That's where we're aiming for, because Henry believes that it will be full of supplies, and it's also where they arranged to meet the rest of their dispersed group. Okay, so let's see how that goes.
Hey, I'll follow your lead. All right.
I'm going to do this silent, but...
How you doing?
Oh, wow, Henry.
Yeah, that's Henry for you.
Wow.
That can happen.
Now we are busted.
Okay.
So we need to go in with full force. Where's the other guy? Okay.
We did it.
Henry,
Normal strat is you can throw a brick and use the arrow. I don't have a brick, so I went in silent to take those 2 guards down. I thought Henry was at my level, so we both go bothly at the same time to get those guards. But he hesitated on the final call and drew back.
Yeah, that's one thing that he can do. You can be watching him, and just as you're about to grab, he'll just hold back.
And that's why we got alerted. If we didn't get alerted, we had a chance to build it up. So we had 1 on the left, 1 on the top, and the rest will come through to a small corridor, so we can eliminate it 1 by 1. It saves a lot of time, but yeah, this is also an option to do so.
Okay, we gotta get him up.
We're coming up to our first absolutely vital restart encounter.
Bullshit.
You know, it's a speed run. All of your restart encounters are optional, but this is the first of 2 that you have to do. Well, have to do. The reason for it is to avoid a glitch. Okay, it's a camera glitch. As we get through to the bar area here, which is from Uncharted 3, apparently, you can get to a camera glitch where it wants you to look right all the time. And the restart encounter stops that. Do that here.
The Molotov was almost at the right spot, but yeah, we had a handgun to finish the job. And we're gonna take a wide angle here, so we skip a little dialogue from the gun, and we're gonna try to hit the tank here. So we can run through. It also skips a small piece of a dialogue.
By the truck would usually fall over.
Hey, we're gonna
so you have
search
to
this
take a
area.
slightly wider
See what we come up
path
with.
around
That
it.
was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
And the sewers are up.
So yes, despite the fact that Henry and Sam ran off, they did have the decency to come and rescue Ellie and Joel, who had been forced to jump off the bridge because the bit that they found was actually broken. They had to jump into the water. Remember, Ellie can't swim, Joel tried to rescue Ellie, but he got knocked out by a rock in the water. But these two guys, they were there. They saved the day. And Joel's version of thanks was almost killed.
Yeah.
Flashlights out. Sam, stay close.
I love this this part where Henry says, "Keep your flashlights out," and he's the one with the flashlight on.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Which way?
Lead by example.
Lead by example. Yeah. Not the good point though. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take another dive, another swim. We're gonna struggle along with the pellet because I don't know. I think Henry or either Sam could not swim whatsoever to do this next section, so they leave Ellie with the dirty job and Joel. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna dive here, and when we do so, we're gonna remove this pipe, and that's the cue for Henry to open this large gate.
Henry.
You must go upstairs or above the water for a bit. If you don't do so, the cutscene will not trigger, and yeah, Henry will just stay there and do nothing. You can get items or
Go have a look. Keep an eye out.
like parts to upgrade your weapons. Here on the left, you also hear some clickers. We don't need them. It takes a lot of time. We are fully upgraded, so we only need the pellet. We go for the pellet. We're gonna take the pellet with us. We're gonna see that Ellie is going to get on the pellet, go to the other side, and get things in motion.
Let's go, Ellie.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
So, Joe, going to... There we go. I'm going to get on that one. And here we go. The key is, if you are sitting here, is not to move. You can fall in between this platform and the way you need to go out. So yeah, you don't want to have that. And there we go. If you fall in between, it will crush you. You get a black screen, and then yeah, it's over. You must do the whole section all over again with the pipe, with the pellet, everything. So you don't want that.
Sort of alarm.
I don't hear anything.
There's also the section where you can press the L1 button and wait for Joel to pop up. This is the first one that Joel's look at Shorty. We need Shorty, so that's why we're gonna pick up that there's not another section, I guess, than where lies a Shorty. So, and here we're going to get some rudders, get some additional ammo. And that's 4. Very nice, very clean.
Seeing how there was a clicker, they've been gone for a while.
Yeah. We are trapped. Yeah.
Hey,
so,
do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. We've got $5 from Rickelt saying, "Yo, mice, make sure Ellie doesn't get bitten." Okay, thanks. Bye.
So,
we go for that one, Rickelt. Thank you for that €5 donation. Much appreciated.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for your donation. And remember that you can put your donation towards the bid war regarding either petting the giraffe or high-fiving Ellie. We're currently still leading at €5 with petting the giraffe so far. And I really much like that. But let's see how far we can go. I think we'll soon be closing in, but there's still a bit of time, so get those donations in. And thank you once again for all your donations, everyone.
Right, what will we get here? What will we get? Where did it come from?
Yeah, that was really strange. That was really strange. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming whatsoever. I was already past the corridor and it drew me back in. Wow. So yeah. The RNG of The Last of Us. And every game it's different. That's why I turned around right there at the stairs. There's also the possibility that one or two will chase you and try to grab you. So that's why I turned around there to get one with my environment. See what's going on. So we are basically pretty much trapped here. What we are now going to do or try to do is to find an exit. I'm all out of our resources. Not much left though, but still going to make it. I can make another nail bomb. I don't want to use my explosions for that because I need another smoke bomb. So I'm gonna keep that. Here are lots of supplies, so that's good. Here's going to Henry and Sam. The door is jammed. We cannot go anywhere. The clickers, the runners, everything is trying to grab us. So yeah, we need to get out of here. Ellie's going to check it out with Sam, and in the meanwhile we're gonna check the perimeter if something is going to chase us or get us going. There we go. Clickers are coming.
So this is a kind of it is a scripted combat here. You can kill as many as you want, but the point at which Ellie and Sam maybe manage to get the door open is so you could theoretically just keep running around. Don't use any ammo. In reality though, you can't, because unfortunately Henry's a little bit useless. But you're just waiting for, there you go, that's what you want. That door open.
That clicker, oh, that wants to get me. But
but it effectively despawned while you were attacking it, because the opening of the door was on a timer anyway.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Okay, so I've picked up a Molotov. We did not use them.
So where's this tower?
And now we're going to
We're close.
get to the tower.
Come on.
Where we have some supplies and food and stuff. And another cutscene, but Dina will going to get into that later on. First we going to get
not one of our
a sniper, and the sniper you're going to get that on two ways. You can go left the long way, or you can go right.
Find a way around to it.
We have a med kit. We can.
What about you? How you
think maybe.
Usual, right?
We're gonna see.
Nice little dance with Henry there.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to hug, I guess. He wants to hug. I get that. Everyone loves Joe. Okay, I'm going to use my med kit, and then I'm fully upgraded. So I have full health, so I can go on the right. And we're gonna take some damage from the sniper.
Get out!
it's the fastest strat on this run.
Did you see where Kate is?
On this
Somewhere down the
particular
street.
part, so
Right now.
let's see if
I'll stay
we
here.
can get it right
Before you
first
start,
time.
I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey.
I think we are past. I'm gonna wait for this section. There we go.
This ain't your turn, man!
Almost get me there. And that's this section. Now we're gonna face a sniper. Also, there's a particular part doing this in order to get the first, second, third, etc., etc. I just killed them all. Takes a little bit longer than usual, but we don't want to those guys get Henry or Sam or Ellie. So we all need to go to prevent those for happening. Yeah, we don't want that. That's too close. So there's going to spawn from left to right a bunch, and they will not be killed by Henry or Sam. Only Henry has a gun and Ellie. But it will be done by my end. Missed that one. So this is a little bit yeah, target practice. Wait for the truck to come. That's our second part though.
Section where headshots are not used here.
Yep.
Because a lot of these guys are wearing a helmet. If you get the headshot, all it will do is knock the helmet off. Which is quite a significant time loss if you have to do that 3 or 4 times.
There we go. I thought the last one. If you hear the music, that's your cue that the truck is coming around, and you see Henry like shooting in the ground for like, okay, there's no one there. Why are you shooting? We need to kill also a few more soldiers in order to get the truck moving again. So we're gonna do that. There he goes. There are going to be a couple of, I think, maxed out 3 chances or 2 chances that you are able to get the driver or the gunner. If you miss that opportunity, if you miss that for the second time, then it will be done. It will be over. So you needed to go to do that section again, and you don't want to get that guy too close. So here goes the first one. The first time that the guy gets out, you cannot shoot him. It's impossible. You only see a glimpse of his arm. So the second try, when he wants to come out, we're gonna take him down. You have also another try, but if you fail that one, then it's all over. You must do the section all over again. And yeah, that's the sniper part.
You alright, Sam? Yeah, I'm okay.
Almost.
Thanks,
Yeah, almost. Now it's time for the infected. Very, very long cutscene coming up. This is what they call the pee break cutscene because you can pee break, you can go out for a meal, you can, you know, build a house.
We should move.
Very, very long cutscene coming up. But long story short, or as short as possible, Sam gets in here. And he turns overnight. They do find the radio tower.
Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? I said I'm fine.
Yeah, everything appears to be good.
Let's move.
But by the following morning, Sam has started to turn and he tries to attack Ellie. Joel kind of goes for his gun to kill Sam, but Henry does it for him. And overcome with grief, Henry then turns the gun on himself. And that is the end of the summer section, and we move into fall.
Yeah. And also
where we arrive at Jackson.
Also good to mention is that the donation incentive for High Five Ellie is coming up.
Oh, very close. Yeah.
So we are close to that one. So I don't know, Pika, if there's still anything changed with that one.
Well, let me just refresh, just to be 100% sure. But as far as I can see, there is nothing so far for high-fiving Ellie. How close are we specifically?
I think 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, I guess.
2 minutes? Will someone snipe there for that high-five Ellie? You've got 2 minutes to do it.
Yeah, so we need to go to our dear old brother.
What do you mean?
And yeah, we're gonna. That's a nasty fall.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
So
And that's why he joined the fire.
we are going to go to the dam,
Yeah, your friend Marlene
where they are
promised
held
him
their
hope.
fortress.
That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he
They have all kinds of things that they will get through eventually.
His last words to me were,
But
"I don't
before
ever
we
wanna
can
see
go
you
there,
guys
we
face
need
it."
to make ourselves a little small bridge. And when we make our bridge, then yeah, it is closed. So the donation incentive for High Five Ellie is then closed. So what we're going to do here is we're going to jump here. We're going to go dive in here, and then we're gonna pick up the pallet. And when we have picked up the pallet, we take Ellie to the other side, and she's going to turn on the wheel. I am going to
Do we reward her with a high five?
Yeah, do we?
Come on, chaps.
Or do we not? I think another 20 seconds left tops. Then we must must close it, I guess. Maybe 30 seconds. So we are going to get her to the other side. She's going to turn on the wheel, and yeah, now we need to know if it's no high five or do we get high five Ellie. So,
give it a spin.
Pika, high five Ellie or pet the giraffe? I need to know now.
It looks like it would be pet the giraffe. Huh.
Okay, we go for that. So we leave her hanging.
Oh, poor Ellie.
Poor Ellie.
Only takes like 5 seconds.
Hey, be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
Although somebody has calculated that it's actually about 3.5 seconds.
Really? You'll leave me hanging? Alright. Let's see how it is.
Why anybody would take the time to work that out, I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you are... I think if you are a world record pace, I get that. You don't want to pet a giraffe or high five Ellie.
I do know somebody who has lost a PB
Ooh.
by because they gave Ellie a high five.
Ain't no way around.
I get that.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids.
So this is this is a part of Jackson.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find
And
been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We
yeah,
had it working before, but one of the turbines.
Tommy is elaborating the story. This guy, however, I was talking about this guy at the start of the game. Some people have seen him, some people don't seen him, but this is one of the guys that we have seen in the first cutscenes of the game. On the right, on the sidewalk, and now he's back.
I actually have.
Do you also know his name, Dino, or?
No,
Oh.
not this guy.
Okay.
You know,
We know what he sounds like.
Yeah.
It's coming, isn't it? It's coming. You know it's coming.
There.
Yeah, it was already happening.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah,
No
thanks,
sweat.
Tommy.
All right, let's continue the tour.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, you've already done it. I don't have to. Okay, that's good. Hey, thanks, Tommy.
Sorry about that. That was your line.
Head back this morning.
We're waiting on Hauser and the rest of the boys to
So the next time.
I will still demand
Yeah,
payment
we'll be
for
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Family.
You're fully compensated. No worries, man.
tough it out.
Next task is to get Maria to open the door for us. Oh, we missed a cutscene, didn't we? Well, the cutscene that we just missed. Guess what? We found Tommy.
Nope. Maria is not helping us. Not today.
No,
Oh, there was a very long Maria.
Thinking about something.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're in the control room. Steve's about to start.
That was a very long Maria. Normally, if you look at her feet and you go
Turn anyway.
up the stairs with her in one straight line, smoothly, then she walks through and she opens the door. I was trying to do so. I was trying to do that, but
I'm sending Tommy.
yeah,
Stand by.
doesn't happen. Didn't happen. And yeah, that's the opposite way of Maria. If she doesn't has it in her head,
Just a week. It feels
opening the door, it doesn't happen. Nothing happened whatsoever. She just stands like 10
Last year I went back to
seconds,
Texas.
maybe longer.
Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it.
And yeah, Tommy is giving us a picture.
Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
And it's good.
You sure? I mean,
I said I'm good.
We are in the power plant. Tommy wants to check up on his guys, want to see if
hold on.
everything is good before. Yeah, they needed to talk.
I need to talk to you.
This is also the spot we are taking our final weapon,
check on
and
my
that's a
guy.
Diablo. A Diablo gun, and that's really one of the, I think one of the most powerful weapons in the game with the rifle. One shot, one kill. If you have fully upgraded it, that's a standard you must in order to take full advantage of the gun.
Heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong.
You can walk here, you can crouch walk here, it doesn't matter, because if we are
Livestock.
after the fence, we'll want to get into the building, we still need to wait for Tommy. So
What do you do for protection?
I'm doing this because I can take some rag and I guess alcohol that is lying there. I'm going to check out my crafting materials, see if I can craft another Molotov. I'm gonna need that.
You sound like Marlene.
We have one Molotov. We have no medkit. I'm going for the medkit. Maybe we can craft an additional one here.
We think we got it this time.
Pills. We don't need pills. Nope.
You don't
Don't have enough.
I didn't say
So we needed to go with one Molotov. So we must have a perfect throw. We must have a perfect throw there. So we have picked up the El Diablo. And as you guys seen, he also looked at this weapon. We're gonna take this one. And we're gonna take some ammo. And that's it.
And in the cutscene that's coming up, then kind of on the other side of this room, there's a door on our side. I'm going to walk with Tommy. This is the point at which Joel is going to attempt to pass off the transportation of Ellie to his brother. This is on the basis that Tommy would know where the Fireflies are, but it's also the fact that Joel just does not want to get close to this girl. Because, you know, remember the start of the game, the way that he lost Sarah?
Looks like you're out $2 million.
He just does not want to get that kind of attachment because he's so terrified of losing somebody again.
Let's go talk.
So he is desperate to pass Ellie over to Tommy for the rest of the journey. But Tommy says, nope.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
On Molly.
Good to go.
Perfect.
That was yeah, there was a risk that I needed to take. I prefer one molly or one additional medkit. I always want to get one medkit as I go. Tommy, 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 Tommy. No, Tommy. Hello.
Brilliant. Another cutscene. Tommy sees here how close Joel and Ellie are because as Joel is asking Ellie if she's all right, he's got his hands on her shoulders. And at the same time, Tommy has got his hands on Maria's shoulders. And instantly he can see what the problem is. So he does actually change his mind. But Ellie gets wind of that. She hears the conversation between the two brothers. She gets the idea that she's going to lose Joel, so she's stolen the horse and ridden off.
Like this.
And now we've got to try and find her.
Yeah, so we follow her tracks along the way. Get the idea she has run into the woods here. We're gonna check it out. There's also far end restart encounter, but yeah, along the way we are facing a little bit of resistance, and yeah, we're going to embrace that in a good way, or not.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Got your back. How many you see? Too goddamn many.
This combat, certainly the very last guy, can be a little bit. The first few are predictable. But the very last one can go AWOL. See what happens. Yeah, there he is. Well, at least he stayed inside. Oh, sorry, penultimate guy.
No, no worries.
No, but it's that one by the cabin. Very often you really don't know where he's going to be.
Yeah, it's really strange. I had this section also in the past that I keep on running circles, and he was like everything on the different places. They get a little bit of horse boost there.
Not bad. And then got blocked by a tree trunk.
Yeah. It ends somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So we are now on our way to the cabin.
Arguably, well, it's most people's favourite cutscene of the game. It is spectacularly well acted. But it's the confrontation between Joel and Ellie, where Ellie tries to point out to him that she is not Sarah. That's not what she wants to be. But Joel just won't back down. He refuses to, to continue his journey with her.
Area looks clear.
But unfortunately, just as the conversation is really reaching that kind of tipping point, if you like, we're going to come under attack again.
Ellie? Ellie? Search out here. Search down there. Move around over here. Oh shit!
Very
no
nice.
drops.
No drops.
Though. No. Joel changed his mind.
Right, it's called.
He does kind of understand that he was
First down, that's right.
he was a complete fool in the ranch.
You just gotta play it a couple times.
He does realise that he got it wrong. So he changes his mind. We've left Tommy, and we are now at the University of Eastern Colorado, which is where Tommy is pretty sure the Fireflies are holed up.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see
Let's
most of the
see if
campus
that's
from
the case.
Yeah, and therefore we need to cross certain buildings.
Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it. That was actually a horrible impression. That's sorry. Sorry, Tommy. I didn't mean that.
No worries.
How many people do you think? Fireflies.
Yeah, we're gonna take some shortcuts, but yeah, as you might seen, we are like blocked.
What kind of name is Callus?
Need to craft one Molotov. If it all works out, we only need one. So there's some clickers, runners,
Stay with the horse.
some runners, clickers, not runners. There are a big pack in
I'll be right back.
next to the generator. We're gonna need to get to the generator. We need one good throw in order to get them all, but we'll see.
I honestly cannot remember the last time I did a single molly throw here that took them all out. For me, there's always, certainly for the past 6 months, there's always been 2 left in the background, and you've
Yeah, got the same
you've
thing.
had the same.
Yeah, I got the same thing. Yeah. I think I was a little bit too early with the molly. Needed to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, I'm gonna take that. I have enough ammo with the handgun, so we have.
What I generally find with that is that when it comes to the timing, I'm looking for the point at which I get a lock on one of the runners. And then the idea is to break that lock on and throw the molly to the floor. For some reason, I can't seem to break that lock on anymore.
Oh, that's...
And it's down to me, it's not the game, it's just down to my technique.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be.
Okay, so we had the university, and now we are on our way to the science building. There are some parts or some clues, some things that are pointing towards it, that in the science building there are the Fireflies, so they could help us right there. We're gonna see how that works out. But before we are getting there, we also going to need to do something with some gates again. Another gate here, for example. We need to get the generator going in front of us, so
Let's try that gate.
yeah, we need to go in here. We need to wait Ellie to hop off the horse, and then we are good to go. So we're gonna get into the dorm here. We don't have to get those pills. We have 5 shotgun rounds, so that's good. And we're going to use our first smoke here. Gonna craft an additional, so we have 3. I always have to go 3. So. Okay, there we go. I thought I was a little bit late with that throw with the smoke, but we're good. If the smoke stands, so if the smoke is fully blown, and when it's like hovering around the ground, and the clickers and the runners and loaders.
I do love the game logic though there, because the infected, certainly at that stage, are blind. So you use a weapon, you use something that they can't see through as a weapon.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Really nice combination there. So we're gonna fire up the generator here, and then we are going to open the gate, and then we are good to go to the science building.
Let's try the gate.
Let's see how that goes.
You did it!
Yeah, go on through. Scoot.
Come on. I think there were fireflies?
Get on.
No, I don't think so.
Why would they have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so it looks abandoned. There's no one on guard here. Towers are empty. That's not good. We need to
got
go.
a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I do also. Okay, we're gonna take this this bin, trash can, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna pull it backwards with us so we can get a little boost here going on. Watch out for the car, Joel. Thank you very much. Hello, Joel. So Joel is lined up perfectly for the bin, so he can push it. He can push it along to this car, this truck, and go into the science building. We're gonna see
All right, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
if there's someone inside or not. I'm gonna check out the premises. You need me
I
about?
will bet there's nothing in here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, it's pretty much
I'm calling it.
pretty much clear here.
Yoo-hoo! Fireflies! Cure for mankind over here. Anyone?
Keep it down
Right,
until
this
we
is a
figure out
very
what's
strange section, the escape from the science lab here. It's the one time when you, if you get very, very lucky, Ellie will get a plus sign. That sounds weird.
There are no bodies.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Incidentally, there is a little cutscene just coming up. We don't find any fireflies. We do find the recording left from a firefly who's dead, which doesn't really tell us very much, but it does tell us that they've relocated to Salt Lake City.
Jesus.
So that's our next place to go, but just after discovering that, we come under attack. Again. More baddies.
No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
But yes, it's a weird thing. As we escape this section, just back in that corridor that we left a moment ago, once we run through that bit, Ellie is behind us, and if she gets grabbed by one of the attackers, but we can reach the exit door,
no matter. We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
or get down to that level where the exit door is. Not only does her plus sign disappear, but also the entrance. Right, we got the plus sign, that's good.
And it's good enough. It's long enough. It's perfect.
Yeah. So there's no enemies down here on the second level. There's usually 4 or 5 guys there. That'll
Yeah. If I had those guys, I had a problem, I guess, because I'm low on shotgun ammo and shorty ammo, so it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an issue. Normally when you are going down and before you go down the stairs, you're gonna check if Ellie has a plus sign or not. Then you can throw an additional smoke or nail bomb as cover up or safe haven.
What do you want me to do?
but that was not the case. Just going to go through with it. And yeah, Joel has he's a little bit injured at this moment.
No, Joel, walk it off. You'll be fine. But he does. On the plus side, he's got a massive piece of metal sticking through his stomach. But on the plus side, he does at least have infinite ammo for this section.
Let's get to the damn horse.
Not that you need it, but... Oh, that's sticking out of his bottom. That's not nice. Oh.
And the nice thing about this is that he has trouble with walking. He has trouble with standing up, but he reloads his gun like John Wayne or Clint Eastwood that fast, you know?
Well, that's because he is Murica.
That was really really good one. So yeah, here we're going to get we're gonna try to get a headshot from this guy.
Just stay here. I'm gonna flank this asshole.
So wait for Ellie to pop up, and then we're gonna
come on out.
See if we can get a headshot. There we go. Says yeah, saves a second. Give or take. Yeah, next part we are need to go outside.
You're not okay, Joel.
And he is stubborn. Joel is still stubborn. I'm okay, I'm doing well. Just like Dino said, walk it off, nothing on the hand.
There's no one here.
But yeah, Joel is hurt. It does he does feel it.
You're doing good. Just keep that.
I don't think he is able to go on like this.
Oh man.
I think he needs to recover
Rest.
from this.
Yeah, he just needs to rest for a while. Look,
Yeah.
There is another little trick that you can do here with the two guys who appear at the top of the stairs. Even though you can't fire the gun, if you can aim at them straight away and still at least go through the motions of firing, it does reduce the amount of animation that there is in this section.
Timing is crucial on that.
Yeah. So you want to be aiming. You can't do anything.
And yeah, with this little scene, it's like there are two stories. One story is like he's hitting her with the pipe on her head. The second story is he's hitting her with the pipe on her gun. But she is moving her head. It's like, I don't know.
No, but if you actually listen to the audio file, you can hear that metallic clank as it hits the gun. You know, that noise is not one that you would get if that pipe had hit her hand. It would be a dull thud.
Yeah.
But you can actually hear the metal.
Come on.
So yeah, the guy wants to try to steal our house. That's gonna happen. We are going to get away from here, and Joel's gonna get some rest.
All right.
Also, what was he trying to do with the horse? I'll be honest with you. You'd just get on it and ride it, wouldn't you? You wouldn't start pulling it somewhere. That guy was stupid. He deserved to die. Okay, so we've done the fall section. And talking of fall, that is what Joel is about to do, as in off the horse.
Where'd you go?
Oh dear, what's happened to Joel? Is he dead? Well, whatever has happened, Ellie is now left to her own devices. Can we get the deer shot? Please.
There he is.
Too late. This is such a difficult strat.
It's a horrible one. For you guys in chat who might be wondering who the hell I am, I'm not telling you, but I have streamed this game probably 200 times, 250 times. I have got that deer shot once. in my entire streaming career, I've got it once. And I don't even know why. It wasn't, I didn't try to do it. I just thought, yeah, go on, just go for it. And I got it.
Same here.
Never replicated it since then.
I only get it also once, and yeah, like I said, it is really hard to get that shot. It's timing, it's your angle, it's your aiming, it's your movement. It's like before you hear the twig breaks, then you need to shoot your arrow. It's really hard. Hello. Okay.
There is when it comes to actually aiming the arrow, it used to be the case that it was yes, you pick a spot and then it's timing. But somebody put together a video a little while back where they showed that you could actually aim for a different spot where the timing wasn't as vital.
Okay.
And I couldn't get my head round it. I think it's a video I need to watch again. Oh, we're about to meet David.
Yeah.
Yeah, David time.
David.
Right, this is David. He is the leader of a group who are desperately hungry. They've got women and children and goldfish, all desperately hungry. And his friend James. Now, in exchange for the deer, James has gone off to get some medicine, some antibiotics for Ellie, because that's what she says she needs. And just as he's done that, he's come under attack from more infected.
Here, use this. You weren't kidding. You're a better shot with that thing than I am. Give me a hand.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm not going to help because then I'm going to get grabbed. There are a lot of runners now going and clickers, so I need to get rid of those instead of helping him. This section requires, for me, a lot of concentration.
But on the plus side, there's almost no RNG in this. In fact, the only RNG, I would say, probably what drops you're gonna get. David is not his fists. I think you should know. Giving you. Was that from David?
Yeah, refill was from David. Yeah. So 7. That's good. That's average. Oh, fall back. Missed that one. So we have full bullets, full stack 9. That's nice. That's good for the next area. Next, good first section. Next one is going to be also tough. But yeah, we're good. We're good for now, guys. This never. I get this. Never get done. No.
Oh, I can't do this.
No, I can't do this either. I try it every time again. This threat is you can, if you do this correctly with the knife and the punching, you can get ahead of David. And when you are getting ahead of David, it saves, it saves time.
Yeah.
A few seconds.
Of less benefit, you can do the same thing with Bill as they're leaving the armory. Just going into the graveyard section.
Oh yeah.
But I can't do that.
You all right?
I can't do it either.
I'm fine.
Either point.
Clickers. Get out of there.
Glad I'm not the only one. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So next section is just crawl in here. Go on the stairs. There's a lot of clickers downstairs, but you you evade them all. You can't get a drop here if you have low ammo.
There you are.
So if we had low rifle ammo, there could be a drop right there. But we have enough. We have enough. And now
The only thing of concern in this little section is whether or not you're going to get clickers who drop down to this level after you've... What we're doing is we're going up and finding a ladder to drop down for David. As we jump down, as Ellie jumps down, it's not we, it's Ellie. there is a chance that a clicker, sometimes two clickers, can actually appear in that area. And they can get you. So, let's see what we get. All down to what happens after the level.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. There's also is going to happen. The clicker that was running behind me is also. It could happen that he also drops down when David places the ladder. So I must be quick on my handle.
Yeah, no shit. Okay,
So we're gonna get supplies, get things going.
This is a big old combat section, but thankfully, a little bit like the first part, there's hardly any RNG here. You can actually work out your pattern to take them all out, and it will work every time. You know, if you get your shots and your positions, game generally won't throw curveballs at you here.
Jeez.
I like this strat with the nail bombs.
I forgot to trigger the cutscene. Oops.
Oh, I thought.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought that was deliberate. I thought that you with the placing of the nail bombs. I thought that was the plan. To give you time.
Yeah.
What happens is, guys in chat, there's a triangle prompt for a dialogue there with that dead body.
See anything?
And once you trigger that, it does actually trigger the combat, but there is still a while before the effects appear. So I was just under the impression that because Mies was placing the, he had to place, what was it, 3 or 4, Mies?
Yeah,
3 or 4 bombs. 4 bombs. Yeah, so I thought the reason for not triggering that combo was to give you time.
Hear that? They're on the roof.
Hope that worked correctly. 3. No, you're alright. 3. I need the bullets though. I must save one rifle bullet. That one is gone. This one in the corner. Or it already... Okay. This is also... Yeah, go on then.
There was me saying a few minutes ago, no RNG. This feels like a very weird pattern.
Yeah. I feel I missed something.
Here come more. How many of these things are there?
Do I need it to go down? I guess not. Okay.
It takes them so long. Sorry, why did the second wave come in so late?
Yeah, I don't know why. And now is the clicker wave. And then the bloater. think that's it.
I have you know, because everybody else who shoots the blokes are like that, just runs straight away. I've never seen the animation of what happened. It was actually quite funny.
Listen.
Guys, this is a pretty good coal mine. For you guys know. This is pretty good.
What'd I tell you?
Pretty straight, pretty neat.
Cutscene coming up. Important cutscene, actually. We don't know, but we're going to find out. David knows exactly who Ellie and Joel are. Not by name, but it was his guys in the university. They'd gone there looking for supplies. And the ones who came back mentioned this crazy guy traveling with a little girl. It can only be these two. It can only be Ellie and Joel. So what he's done is he's let her go.
She's here.
The idea being that using the tracks in the snow, his men will be able to find both Ellie and Joel and deal with them. So Ellie returns to Joel, gives him the anti-bees, falls asleep, and wakes up the following morning to hear these guys outside. So what she's doing now is running to... She wants these guys to follow her. She wants them to chase after her so that they will be distracted from doing anything to Joel.
So yeah, running from all the militia out there. I was almost saying running from the gun, but that part we had that part running from the gun. This is running from the bad guys.
The cannibals.
Cannibals, the militia, whatever you wanna call it.
Oh, they're not a militia though. I'd say they're definitely not a militia. No, they're just a group who found themselves isolated in this place, wherever it is.
Yeah. Now we're going to...
It's about 10 or 15 miles outside Boulder, Colorado. Okay. Up near the... what's it called?
I don't know.
No, I can't remember the name of it. There's like a fairly hilly, mountainous area to the west of Boulder.
Where'd they go?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that second arrow, I hate it. Oh, you got it. You got the... Yeah, you got it on the second shot. Oh, wow. Will you get through? That didn't help. She wouldn't even get onto the ledge.
Whoa.
Go on, you'll be doing it. You'll be doing it. You'll be doing it.
I need to medkit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was close. I did it.
I still don't understand why the alert happened.
I think I was too fast with the second house. It was a little bit fast. Tea time. This is the post that people have when are, finishing up.
Here we go.
And don't worry, guys. I know that is a glitch there, but that is actually slower than Ellie running. So it's allowed. You can do that.
Yeah, it was just to demonstrate it. That's the pose that the actors use if they going to load in and exit some scenes with their suits. So that's the pose. That's pretty neat. And I'm spotted. Okay. We're good.
I wanna get trapped in here.
I have 4 bullets. That's more than enough.
On this side of the line.
Okay, that's okay.
He was moving around a bit.
Yeah.
We think we've escaped, and good old David turns up. Next thing Ellie knows is she's waking up in a cage. David tries to persuade her to kind of come around to his way of thinking, to join his group. David actually admires Ellie. He understands her strength, determination, wit. Obviously, Ellie's not going to go for that.
Nah. She passes.
So David kind of says, that he threatens her. He threatens that she can either join his clan or she can die. She can be turned into tomorrow's dinner.
Where is she? Don't let him get you.
No. My aim was bad.
Why was that? That last guy was impossible to hit.
So.
Gosh, they're being... This game does not like you in this section, mate.
No. Bad RNG.
That is the worst. Well, at least the last two ran away.
Yeah, at least they do. Okay, yeah, so this is also, it can be a random part. But...
God, more cutscene. God, aren't you grateful that I'm here, mate? Right, Joel is about to interrogate these two guys to find out where Ellie is. Which he does successfully and kills them. Good man. We also have Ellie waking up the following day, almost being chopped to pieces by David. She bites him, distracts him, and escapes. That's what she's done now. She's escaped. So we're in the escaping process.
What I'm doing here is I'm trying to get all the alerts because I have trouble with the end of this section. Is that when I enter the dining facility where I face David, I don't get the restart encounter. I get soft locked, so I need to run that section again. I have that a lot of time lately, so.
There is an alternative, Mies. What you can do is actually go into the restaurant via the second window. Run a bit further ahead. That can help.
Yeah, that can help. I know, but it also cannot help.
Oh, it hit the post.
Yeah, the post.
Can't do anything about that. It just did not give you the lock on. But on the RE, you should get more health back anyway.
Okay, we're good. If you don't do this section, the triangle prompt disappear and. Yeah, David will not come in. So, and this is the David fight. This can be tricky if you don't time it correctly and you don't have the means, the needs necessary to get him.
You want out?
So while Mies is just doing this combat, it's actually a fairly straightforward thing to do.
No, you're not.
This is followed by a short. It's extremely
good, kid.
I think it's actually one of the most powerful cutscenes. Ellie will kill David at the end of this, spoiler alert, and if she does so, Joel comes in, Ellie is just going mental with a machete, killing David, and Joel pulls her away. She's breaking down, you can just tell she's completely losing it, and he sweeps her up into his arms. And one of the things that he says to her is, "Oh, pretty girl." And it's significant because when Joel puts Sarah to bed, right at the beginning of the game, as he tucks her into bed, he lifts this little lock of hair away from her face and says, "Good night, baby girl." So he's actually, at that point, used exactly the same term as he used with his actual daughter.
You're gonna pay! Cover me! I'm moving up!
I was mentioning in the graveyard how the maxed out shotgun is amazing. Not from distance.
No, if you're close enough with range, then you can easy pop a guy. But if you have your distance, you do need 2 rounds. Gladly, I had enough for this one.
Ellie.
So final push with David. They're lying on the ground, a little bit knocked out. Ellie is gonna give her final strength in order to get a weapon that she is seeing lying underneath the.
So while this is just playing out, I hope you don't mind, guys. A gentleman break, only a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, it's natural.
See you in a bit, Daniel. So, where she is trying to get the machete, David sees, of course. So
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay.
we're gonna see how this this works out.
Ain't no shame in it.
See if there's enough strength to get that piece. And yeah, give David a good old swing.
Try begging.
Fuck you.
You think you know me? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Spring. Final section of the game. I think the last 20 minutes-ish. 15. They are going to the hospital. That's their final destination.
Did you hear me?
Okay, I'm back. Did anything happen?
What?
Oh yes, here we are.
Hospital.
Yeah, David died with a machete.
Yeah. Rip David.
Let's go kill him.
Rip David.
Bye bye, you bad cannibal.
And
breeze, huh?
yeah, the donation incentive. So I would like to thank the person who donated the €5 for Mind for the good cause. We are going to pet the giraffe in a couple of minutes. So I hope that person is still in chat. Looking forward to the giraffe because it's a nice moment of the game. I think it's one of the nicest moments of the game when you see nature in its full blossom with the few animals that are sticking around in this terrible environment.
Mies, shut up!
Give this guy, come on!
Don't you start getting all emotional and thingy and
Maybe we cut through here.
there's no place for that in a game like this.
No, but yeah, why the hell not?
Well, we could use that ladder.
Anyway, the good thing is, no, sorry, it's to pet the giraffe, not throw the molly at the
No,
giraffe.
no. That's another donation incentive. Pet the giraffe.
Yeah, we forgot The alternative Molly, the giraffe.
Ellie.
Oh well.
You have many donation incentives for this game. I only picked 2, and 2 different from 2 different sets. So yeah.
Well, at least that donation incentive was definitely worth it. So definitely thank you again for that donation, because I'm sure everyone in chat will appreciate seeing that giraffe being petted. And if you want to see more incentives, well, remember, you can type !bid, and you can see all the other awesome bits we've got here at BSG.
What is it? Ellie.
Thank you, Pika. Appreciate it. So yeah, we are coming up to the scene. And I'm just going to say it
You gotta see this.
over and over again.
What is it?
Because if I don't say it, I'm going to run past it. And that we don't want to do. We don't want to have. We are going to pet the giraffe in a few moments.
Are you kidding me?
We're gonna see it walking down the street with no Nikes on. They don't have that.
Come on, hurry up.
And yeah, take a moment for yourselves. Take a screenshot. Take maybe a clip or 2. And yeah, just enjoy this sweet moment of nature in these awful times.
Don't scare it.
Especially for you,
What are you doing?
Pet the giraffe.
Come here. Hurry up. Come on.
Hey there.
Such a beautiful moment. I could get all tearful now, but I won't.
Dino, behave.
All right.
Where's
Okay.
it off to?
Yeah, that's a beautiful moment.
Slow down, kiddo.
And now we're going to get into the tunnel.
Hurry up, come on, come on, come on.
The tunnel strat.
The tunnel strat. Now the tunnel. How many infected are there? The 3 bloaters. At least 4 or 5 clickers. 10. No, not 10 runners, but
at least.
Anyway, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And we're not going to bother with any of them. Oh, cutscene, right? At that point, Joel says to Ellie, "Look, why don't we just turn back? Do you really want to go through with this?"
Well, I ain't leaving without you.
And Ellie says, "Look, after all we've been through, after everything I've done, it's got to be worthwhile." Important to remember for those who care about the lore of this game is that from previous kind of dialogues that we've had and basically dialogues, Ellie expects
right after
that what she's going to do at the hospital is give a blood sample.
Like this.
That's all she thinks will happen.
Where you look,
It's not going to turn out that way.
Torn apart.
But that's what she thinks. So, you know, after they've travelled all the way across the country, why would they turn back now if all she's got to do is give a blood sample?
Can't imagine losing someone.
It's a valid point.
Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
Okay, we have enough arrows, so we don't need to grab an arrow from the tire. I'm gonna get the final push here. And then we're going into the tunnel, hoping for some good RNG here. This is a particularly hard part.
This time it's gonna be different.
Timing
I just know it.
is everything here.
We're gonna be there. The fireflies.
And I have 2 smokes left, so that's good. 1 for the tunnel, 1 for the hospital. So that's good to go. All right.
Do we have time for a couple donations?
Just in a bit.
I'd give it probably about 2 minutes.
No problem.
I need to get fully focused on this this part. This is really really tough.
The important thing about this interception is being ready, whether or not. Oh, he's there, but you didn't need him anyway. That's nice. Oh, that's sweet.
Here, let me boost you up there.
Yeah, throw them in. Throw the donations in. Pika, we are safe. We're safe haven.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Awesome. Great. So first off, we've got a $61 donation from Dino de las Dolphins. I wonder who that. I can't talk anymore. It's 3 AM for me.
Dino.
I wonder who could that be? Saying thanks for the run, mate. And well, I dare say for your donation. And we've got another $10 donation from Anonymous, saying props to Dino and Mies for great commentary. And indeed, I agree. And what I can say is that we've crossed the 600 euros threshold, which is absolutely bonkers. It's amazing.
I'm on the other side.
So thank you, and thank you so much for all your donations that are all going towards Mind. So thank you again.
That's some pretty nice donations, Dino. You're crazy, dude. Thank you so much for that donation. That's really much appreciated.
Oh, your voice is breaking. Oh, how old are you?
Clicker's threat is coming up. I'm going to try to line up my gun with his head. The clicker is riding into the corner, and when I'm trying to get a headshot, I'm going to push Ellie on that. This is really difficult. I'm gonna try to get it. So yes. It has been a while that I get the clicker threat. What now happens is he is there, he is active, but yeah, he can't touch us. If we don't touch him, he don't touch us, and Ellie will open up the door for us. And we can run. We can run. So that's good. We can keep on running. That's pretty nice. We are going to try to get the runner or the clicker with us during the way, so we can use the run strat all the way to the end of this section. But it can happen that he will lose his interest in us and decided to leave. But we are going to try to get this this handle as soon as possible, this fix, so we can keep on running as Joel now does at this moment. And that saves a lot of seconds. It saves a lot of seconds when Joel is keep on running and running.
Oh my God, Mies, I honestly thought you were going to fall off left then. It was so close.
Yeah, living on the edge, Dino, living on the edge. So this is only the only bar or fence. I don't know how you call it. Gate part. Then you can jump over it with the pallet part. The other parts you must go around it in order to get into the water. But this is the only one that you can.
I've never seen it happen, Mies, but apparently when you jump over the railing there to the pallet, you can die. Depending on where you land, you can die.
Oh,
yeah.
Never seen that before though.
No, I haven't. It is apparently a thing.
Go, now we're gonna get the clicker here.
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I think he lost her interest.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, he's not going to come in.
No, he's too far away. I did try to get the nail bomb into the corner in order to lure them towards us, but yeah. Still hear him though. Does he come back? If he comes back, we can run, but no.
No, I think once you've got to that side,
Yeah.
I don't think anything that you can do.
No, he was too far away, and then it's gone. As you see now, what happens is that Joel jogs again instead of running. So yeah, that's too bad. But we did have the clicker strat, and that was very good. That was very nice to see.
Okay, come on, jump.
And
You're gonna catch me?
I got you.
yeah, or we are going to get to the exit right there on the right. Just get on the bus and yeah, we're home free. But yeah, it's not that strong. I think that Joel is going to have a problem here. Yeah.
This is one of my worst blue screen moments. No, it's actually a soft block. The soft block moment here. Hope it doesn't happen. You know when Joel is reaching up to try and grab the door?
Yeah. Never.
Don't you dare.
Oh, we're good. I never had that before. I never had that though.
Yeah, I think I've had it.
Yeah.
Like two, 3 times.
Okay, and now we are going into the final section of the game, and that's into the hospital.
Yes, Ellie kind of drowns here. Not drowned as in dead, but she's unconscious in the water. Joel manages to rescue her, but as he's trying to resuscitate, Firefly soldiers arrive and knock him out. Joel wakes up in the hospital with Marlene is there, and she says that this thing to get the cure from Ellie involves removing fungal growth from her brain, and it will kill her. She gives an instruction to this soldier, Ethan, to get Joel out of the building. Joel tries anything, kill him.
Oh, what the... I have some bad RNG here, guys.
Yeah, that was very, very good. I've got a delay on the audio, so... That is really cruel. That is so cruel.
Okay, we'll do it old-fashioned way then. Yeah. We're gonna do it old school, like erase all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, we needed 3 smoke bombs, 1 for the bloater, 1 for the subway or the tunnel, and 1 for here.
Oh yeah, so Joel is not going to accept that this girl, who's almost a surrogate daughter, is just going to die for no reason. So he's going to go and rescue. But this game is just absolutely messing with you.
Yeah. That's really close because I was out of ammo. I only had the handgun. Oh man. I got some maybe some blast RNG there. Look at my ammo. Wow. I only could use the nade bomb if we had we have lost that. Yeah, that was a really hard part then.
Sweet Jesus.
What are you doing in here?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about this.
You fucking animal!
I got you.
There's something in this particular part that comes back in part 2. No spoilers. No spoilers. No.
It's amazing. No. The game has been out for more than a month, and people are still talking about it.
But people are still talking about part 2 and still are just beginning with part 2. So, yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut. But that particular cutscene has a lot to do with part 2. That's all I want to say. Next cutscene coming up, Dino, can you elaborate on that one?
Yes, quite a big one. Marlene reappears in the car park as Joel gets out of his elevator. Tries desperately to persuade him to hand Ellie over, saying that, you know, sacrificing herself is what she would want, which is kind of an assumption, really. So Joel kills her and escapes. Ellie awakes in the car as they're driving back towards Jackson and asks him what happened. And he tells the truth. He says, we found the Fireflies. There's dozens of other people that they tried this cure on, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And they've given up. When they've given up, I think it's not a lie, it's an assumption. But Ellie's BS detector is kind of
okay.
Activated at that point. So you can tell here, Ellie is not quite so sure.
Time is coming up in a bit, so tech ready. Be sure to be ready to stop the timer. Final push to Jackson. If we are going to go around that rock on the lodge and give Joel a hand, that's time. So we are almost there. We had some we had some hiccups doing the run, but overall I think it's pretty nice that we have set this run straight in a few hours. So Jackson, we're gonna see that a lot in part 2, or parts of it. Time is coming up, and
I got you.
Time. So that was the run, part 1. Part 2 I'm still working on, so that's the run. Last of Us. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, we had some slight technical difficulties on my end. I really apologize again for that. Really sorry to that it's going to happen. I would like to thank Dino for joining me at this great adventure once again.
Honestly, just seriously my pleasure. I just love this game. I love commentating on it. I love being a part of the especially the charity side of streaming.
Just wait it out.
Just wholesome. Everybody uses the word wholesome, don't they? And I can't think of a different word, so I'll use wholesome.
Okay.
Nice, really enjoyable.
What was the time, Pika?
3:10.
3:10.
And then it was Tess.
3:10:52. Yeah.
3:10:52. Are you kidding me?
That is on you.
3 hours 10 minutes and how many seconds?
For a long
52.
with surviving.
That's a PB.
Really?
That's a PB because my PB was 3 hours and 13 minutes, and now I have 3 hours and 10 minutes. So that's a 3-minute PB. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What you said about the Fireflies is true.
Now we better hope no one messed up the timer at any point. But in any case.
Wow.
Congrats
Okay.
on that.
Well, thank you very much. I would like to skip the movie and skip the movie again because a lot of game sound. I would like to in order we have some spare time left, I guess. I would like to thank BSG and according to BSG ESA to thank you for having me on this run. I was really much thrilled that I had the call and that my run was accepted as many runners out there that are streaming The Last of Us and also The Last of Us Part 2. It's a large community and a lot of people run it, and it is a difficult game to run. It's a difficult game to learn, but if you learn it and if you run it, it's even harder to get a run in because the top is really good. Also, keep those donations in. Keep mind in mind. I have seen some videos of it. I think it's a very good charity for this event and for future events of the BSG. My name is mieslwd, and everyone calls me Mies, not Mice of mieslwd. No, change that, cancel that. It's just Mies. I will hope to see you on one of my streams, and I'm also a host in a couple of streams. A couple of days later on, I'm also hosting here, so we get back later on that. For now, I'm taking off. I would like to thank BSG once again, Dino once again, Pika, and the guys of Tech. Very much appreciated. And keep those donations in and have fun with BSG online. Thank you so much. And that's it.
Bye-bye.
See you again.
Thank you, and see you all right after this next intermission for Hollow Knight 80%. No major glitches by Satanic Nerd. Get hyped for that. Thank you again to you two. That was amazing. And see you all very soon. And congrats again.
Thank you very much.